Great. My name is Greg Gerritt. I live in Providence. I'm going to testify for myself, but I also have been asked to say that the Environment Council of Rhode Island, the coalition of more than 60 environmental groups in the state of Rhode Island, has also said, we do not think that this is a good project and we do not want it. You've heard all the reasons for that, so I won't reiterate those. I have some other things to say. This project is not clean energy. It burns natural gas to heat up the chamber in which to melt the plastic that is already burning fossil fuels. Plastics are fossil fuels. You know, it's everything that they're making out of plastic, they're making out of oil. And as we go to electric cars, the oil industry has said, we are going to flood the world with plastic so that we can keep selling oil. But every bit of oil we take out of the ground contributes to the greenhouse disaster that we are going through. And we should not be either using it to heat plastic or burning plastic. And I understand that they do this, they call it pyrolysis, but essentially Rhode Island has banned incineration. And this is just, you know, a slightly different form of incineration. And we do not want this. We will not stand for it. I want everybody to think about Burrillville. The people in Burrillville went through the same thing recently with their proposed power plant. You know, the political insiders all kind of greased it. DEM kind of greased it. And it was really, really obnoxious. Eventually, like you, hundreds and hundreds of people kept turning out, and eventually the state got it. It didn't meet our greenhouse gas goals. It's not clean, and the people don't want it. In Providence right now, they're trying to get these things called green justice zones. Essentially, it's low-income neighborhoods, people of color neighborhoods that are facing real problems from pollution over time, for years and years, it just builds. So they have been objecting, and, you know, so the city is starting to deal with that. And there's a bill at the legislature on green justice zones. And this is exactly the kind of situation that these are called for. It says the people, if the bill passes, it says the people in the neighborhood have a right to say no. And that is not a conditional right to say no. It is an unconditional right to say no. When I've lived in places that people wanted to build nuclear waste dumps, and we stopped them. And this is what's going to happen here, because the people have the right to say no. The process, the politics is not right when the people are shut out of this decision. And it's clear that the political power says, we think this is economic development, but it's never good economic development. It doesn't actually advance a sustainable community, a healthy community, a community using resources to do good things in it. It's basically just saying, well, we got to put the trash somewhere, so you've been picked. So I think that this is a really bad idea. It's not green, it's not clean, and it's not being run in accordance with the principles of democracy. And when everybody realizes that we are all environmental justice zones and that we all need green environmental justice zones, we will have a state process in which people who would like to stop these things get equal footing. You don't give the developer, you know, 15 years head start and we get to come in at the end. It's like, we need to be in from the beginning, and they shouldn't be doing anything without full public disclosures and testimony. Thank you.